Over 30 people flew from America all the way to Ghana, not just for vacation, but to celebrate a love story that has existed 20 years. But the moment they landed in Ghana, Ghana had other plans for them.
How many times did they write to me? Yes.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favour and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
After a long journey across different continents, they finally arrived in Ghana, and the first thing that welcomed them was a word that they would never forget: Akwaaba. And for many of them, this wasn't just a trip. In fact, it was their first time stepping into an African soil. And what they saw changed their perception. This wasn't just about one person's journey. In fact, it was a movement. It consisted of family, friends, loved ones who all came together to witness Lee and Gayna's 20 years vow renewal. Before the celebration, they stepped into one of Ghana's most vibrant traditions, which is fabric. They wanted to get local Ghanaian clothes. And to do this, the only place for you is Within. And so they stepped into Within, a local African brand name when it comes to original African fabric. At Within, colors weren't just fabric. In fact, they were identity, culture, and history. And for the first time, they weren't just visitors anymore. They were becoming part of the experience. And that evening, the journey officially began. At Soul Restaurant, they gathered for their opening celebratory dinner. And there, they enjoyed good food, laughter, and a room filled with love. And not forgetting the traditional cultural dance and drama. They loved it, they breathed it, and they participated intensively. exhibiting their own dancing skills, blending that of America and Ghana into one rhythmic dance. But beyond the smiles, something powerful was happening. Connections were being formed. And then Ghana showed them something they have never experienced, the Chale Wote Festival. Which is a celebration of art, freedom, expression, and the African creativity at its rawest. And there they enjoy music in the street, colors everywhere, and energy they can't explain. as beautiful as the journey began, what they were about to experience next would change everything they thought they knew, because this is just the beginning of their Ghana journey. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as we bring you all the activity that they will undergo in Ghana. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's a wrap for today. And that brings us to the end of their day 1 and day 2 in Ghana. Watch out for part 2.
Yeah.